welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. Today, I want a number restriction. I don't want to do too many things. I want to be restricted when it comes to my items. I don't know why I'm saying that. Why would anyone want that? I don't know. So imagine this. You've got a couple of items and you're like, oh, well, these are the standard items that I really would need. Well, no, I guess there is more. But what I want to do today is pick out a number. Well, let a random generator pick me out a number. And that is the amount of items that I can have for the whole entire house. Now, I'm thinking maybe we'll do this for items and also for like doors and windows. I think that would be pretty funny too. But I was just trying to figure out how many items just in general I would need. So just say for a sitting room, you'd need like, I guess a couch, maybe like a funky little chair. Normally, I'd like to have a nice rug in there as well. Coffee table. Okay, God, I cannot see anything. Jesus Christ, that's very bright. We'd usually have like a fun little light, maybe a TV. Wow, what a stunning room. You know me, I also love to have a nice little plant, maybe not particularly that one, but you know the drill. I was trying to figure out what an optimal amount of items would be, and already, it's not even like including your dining room, and that is a lot of items. So let's just whack out a table. Actually, we won't even need a big table. I'm going to do the Sandra special. So what if we just do a small table with like 4 chairs like this? Just say a nice little plant in this room as well. A light, of course. And of course, you would need some paintings as well. So wait a second. You'd have like painting. You would definitely have a painting in this room as well, because that is obviously a nice room. It's your sitting room. You would probably have some cabinets as well. So maybe if we just at least have like 3 cabinets and a range hood. Oh, and a rug inside the bedroom as well. How many items is this going to be already? That's a lot of items. So altogether, this is 46 items. So why don't we do like a number between 1 and 50? Okay, no, 1 is really bad. No. Okay, the minimum. Okay, so I guess let's pick out a maximum number, which is 50. But I suppose the minimum would be at least to create yourself like an actual functional house, which I suppose would be, we don't even need toilet paper. It would be something like this to get rid of all of the decorations and have just like somewhere for your Sims to sit and some lights. Okay, so that would be like your standard little room house. So that has got 27 items. So why don't we do like minimum number being like, should we try 15? And then the maximum number being 50 just for the items? And if we think about the doors, we of course would need like a front door, a door to the bathroom, a door to the bedroom. I guess we could do like an open plan sitting room, kind of like hallway. But I suppose we would need either an archway or door to the kitchen and the dining room. So that's fantastic. So that's already 5 doors. And then windows, of course, we would need like at least a window in every room, but maybe like 1 extra window just to be nice. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So why don't we do like maximum amount of windows being like fine, like 12, but I'm going to do a minimum of 8. I don't know why, because I guess we do need some sort of doors and we do need some sort of windows. So that does make a lot of sense. Can we make a house with just those numbers? I do not know, but I guess let's give it a go. Right, so I'm going to bulldoze this entire house now. And I guess the first thing we've got to do is randomize ourselves some numbers. Okay, so I've got a random generator up here. So let's generate ourselves the wall. Sorry, not the walls. I guess it would be kind of fun if I could do the walls as well, but maybe we should leave that for a separate video because I don't know whether I'll be able to make this look good at all. Okay, so we're going to do the windows and the doors first. So I'm going to do a number between 8 and 12, and that's going to decide how many doors and windows I'm allowed to have in this whole entire house. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So let's generate ourselves the first number. What is it going to be? 11. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Yes. Okay, that's great. Okay, so we've got 11 for the doors and the windows. And don't forget that there are windows that are like massive. Or just say like, for instance, this one, like that is still 1 window, even though it looks like there could be like 3 windows in there, if you get me. Or like this one, that looks like it's 2 windows. So I feel like I'm going to be able to kind of go around this little number generator and like not cheat, but like, you know, find little ways around it. Like, where's my favorite window? What is even my favorite window? This thing? Like that to me looks like like 3 windows. That does not look like 1 window. So I feel like with the optical illusion that I'm going to create here, it's going to create us a nice house. And it's not even going to be that hard. I'm going to make a beautiful house, so don't you worry about it. Anyways, so then let's pick out the actual terrifying number, which is going to be the number of items. So as I've said to myself, I need a minimum of 15 and I want a maximum of 50 items. I think I've done a challenge like this before. I think where I used like 100 items, and it was kind of difficult to like manage that number, but I know it was possible and I was able to add so many decorations. But I wonder, I just hope it's not going to be like 16 because I'll cry, because that's going to be a nasty number. Should I do at least 20? Maybe let's do at least 20 because I don't really want to just have like a bare sad house. I guess 20 is probably a better number because I do want to have like a couple of decorations. Like I want at least 30 items. I'm scared. Okay, well, let's do this. Right, are you ready? I'm gonna just click it once and whatever the number is, it's going to be that number. Are you ready? Let's generate ourselves a number of items for this house. Generate 50! Oh my god, you've seen this. This is not cheating. I swear to god, I just clicked it once and it's 50. Yes. Okay, this is gonna be a good video, guys. Oh my god, we've got 50. That is amazing. That is like the best case scenario. Do I want to build in this neighborhood? I guess I do. Do I? I guess I do. I never built here. It's Brindleton Bay. It's a nice little neighborhood. Yeah, let's build here. It's fine. Whatever. Oh my god, I cannot believe I've got 50. So that allows me to actually create a nice, like, hefty little home. Obviously, we don't got a budget. I guess I could have done a budget as well, but I guess not in this video. Today, we're just doing, like, the objects. So I guess what we need to figure out is, do we do, like, a sitting room and have, like, an extra, like, piece of hallway kind of coming out? Because I could create something like this, where this would be, like, just say our front porch, front entrance area. We go straight into, like, a nice little sitting room. We could then do like a fun little small dining room. That looks a bit weird, but I guess we could do something like this. Is that a waste of space? Because that's going to look really awkward when there isn't many items here, but maybe let's do a nice kitchen. Then we could do like, oh, I never thought about an office space. Okay, that's great. Maybe let's do a nice little bedroom kind of like up here, and then we could just do a little bathroom. That is a shape. Whoa, that is a stunning shape. No, that's not going to work. Maybe let's make it a bit smaller. Obviously, the smaller the rooms, the busier that the actual rooms are going to feel. So I am a little bit worried about this hallway being so big. So what if I actually reduce all of this in size? Like I could make it a bit bigger this way. We could still have a nice little sitting room. And then we just like kind of reduce the size of all of this. Is that a bit better? I don't know. It's a bit weird, but I guess this could work. Can I roof this though? I guess that is like the next question. The burning question. Can Sandra roof this home? I don't think so, but let's give it a good old whack. I'm almost thinking about doing something like this. I don't know whether this is going to look any good at all, but just like a nice flat roof. Another little chunk over here. I don't think that's going to look too weird. Okay, and then just like another chunk out the back. I mean, come on, that's not the worst thing you've ever seen. I also never thought about the outdoor furniture, but I guess we've got 50 as the number. So I don't think it's going to be that hard to get like a couple of pieces of furniture. That's not a bad little house, is it? It's not the worst. I'm going to move it back a little bit. This lot is really long, but I guess that's fine. I obviously don't care about the landscaping or anything. The landscaping can be whatever it wants, which is okay. So I guess let's do the windows and the doors first to get that out of the way so that I can maybe start doing a little bit of like landscaping on the outside and stuff. So I know I said that we can have a door, but we can have whatever door we want. And this door already have windows. So I think that's going to be a good way of making things look busier with bigger, kind of wilder objects that are going to take up more room and especially more wall space as well. Because if you think about it on the inside, if I put like a tiny door, then it's just going to look really boring with nothing next to it. So I think I'm going to pick out like the biggest, most busiest door, and that's what we're going to work off of. Like something like this would actually be perfect, but no, can I not do a cottage at least for one day in my life? Like even something like this, even though I kind of don't like that door. Is there like a nice one of these? That actually would be a really nice back door, and that is actually from the Brindleton Bay pack. We could actually do this for a nice back door. Also, I did not think of a back door, so wait, now maybe for now we just won't have a back door. See, that's a bit weird, so maybe not that. Like I am actually thinking about this door. This door is really cool, and it does look like a nice little like standard family home kind of door. Maybe the light blue color would be kind of fun to work with. I don't know. Do we like this? I'm not sure. I kind of like the white trims because it makes me feel like maybe I could do some white windows and stuff. Okay, for the doors, like I'm terrified to use items already, but I think I need to put down some saucers because I cannot see. Maybe for today I actually will use the big saucer so that I can actually see them, and we can remove them later on depending on what lighting we want. But that is already 1, 2, 3, 4. That's already 5 items gone for the saucers. That's okay. We still have 45 numbers to go, and we've only used 1 door, so that's fine. That's okay. I guess to make this better for me, I could remove this and create like a long open plan like sitting room and kitchen. I guess that actually would be a good idea. I mean, I do have 11 doors and windows to use, so it's not too bad so far. But let's put down the door. So we've got 1 door to the kitchen, bathroom. Then we've got 1 door to the bedroom, and then I'm presuming maybe for the dining room we could do like a nice open arch thing. Could be nice. So we've got 1, 2, 3. So that's only 4 doors so far. So I could probably do a nice back door. Maybe just a nice slidey door would be a fun look. It would be kind of fun to have the slidey door straight as you're coming through the door to be able to see it all the way through the house. I guess that's not a bad idea. So maybe let's do something like this. So that is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors used. So I still have 11. So I could do 11 windows, guys. That's not a bad idea. Right, so let's do the windows. Yay. Okay, so we could do these regular windows, but I guess, are they going to be a bit too big for my liking, and are they going to take up too much room? What if I do these, which are my favorite? That's not a bad idea, but these are very skinny, so we would have to stay with the skinny kind of windows. The birthday windows are really good, but what I like to do with these is do like double window, and that already takes up 2, which I think is a bit too much. This big window would be nice for the dining room. I like to have a really nice, big, airy dining room. Then what? Do I also do like a big window at the Do I also do a big window at the front of the house? I guess that looks a bit hideous, so maybe not. I would like to do 2 windows like this, but that's already 3 windows gone. Unless we just have no other windows then in the sitting room. For the kitchen, I also would feel like maybe we would just do like a 1 little window here. Would that even work though with cabinets? Because I feel like I'm going to run the cabinets along like this wall here. I guess that does kind of fit. Not really, actually. Oh, wait, now, does this one produce like a backing? Oh, we could use this one, actually. Wait, now, that could work. Okay, so we could do like 1 little window back here. Then we, of course, need a window to the bathroom, which could go actually kind of here, I guess. So we could do like toilet, shower, sink situation. Okay, that could probably work right here. So then I probably just need something else at the front of the house, which would be kind of fun if they were like maybe these windows. Or are they a bit too long? What do we think? But then there's no windows at all on that side of the house. Okay, I'm not sure. Oh, wait now. Why don't we use this window here instead? Although that does look really nice at the back. Because this window is nice and big and long. So maybe this window is actually a bit better for the back. How many windows is that already? Oh, wait, I've got 10 windows used already. Wait, what if I actually do 2 windows on this side, but just 1 on that side? That probably would be a better look. To do something like this. Wait, guys, that's not bad. That's not bad. Like, you must say that's not the worst. Wait, is that correct? So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 is the number that we can do for windows and doors. So is that everything? Is that all I can do? I guess I could open up the dining room, but then the dining room doesn't become a room anymore. Like, I like the way this kitchen is kind of divided by the hallway. So I guess that's kind of all I could do. I would like maybe another window here. But then again, it would be kind of nice maybe to put the bed on this wall. So this could be fine. And then like the TV could probably go here or something. Yeah, I guess this is okay, isn't it? I just don't really like the way you can't... Okay, actually, you can't even see the side of the house with these stupid trees in the way anyways. So you won't be able to tell that there's actually no windows on this wall. Unless I put like this window here instead, which probably would be a better option to do something like this. But then I don't really like the layout. No, I guess this is fine this way. Okay, I'm happy with this, I think. I think this is okay. Do we like this? I'm not sure. Okay, let me just figure out the actual house and what it's gonna look like on the outside. So maybe let's do a nice little stone kind of walkway up to the house. And then at the back of the house as well, I think it would be nice to have a little bit of like a fun area. Maybe we could fence it off a little bit too. Oh, we could do a blue fence. Oh, little Simsy blue suburban. That's actually not a bad idea. No, I'll just do white for now, Sandra. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too ahead. Oh, maybe we could kind of do a nice fenced off area like this. Or is that a bit weird? I guess that does kind of have a nice vibe to it. Plus it does divide that wall nice. Don't really like how it's dead center though. So maybe we could do it slightly at a bit of like an angle. I don't know what we would put here though. Is that a bit weird? Yeah, maybe it is a bit too weird. Do we even need that? I don't think so. I don't think we need that. There's a lot going on this side of the house. I'm not really sure what we could put here. Obviously, like a nice tree would probably be a nice little addition. Although that tree is actually like straight over here. So maybe not that exact tree. Maybe this tree. I really like this one. This is a nice little tree. Okay, there we go. So obviously on this side of the house, because there's no like windows at all, I would probably be inclined to put like some sort of shrubbery to like really hide the fact that there is just nothing. There's absolutely nothing here and we need to hide it. It is kind of sad, but look, automatically, I think that looks really nice. And I'm obviously like not counting these shrubs. I don't think that matters. I think that's okay. See, already that looks really nice. Over here in this like awkward patch, I guess I could do some planter pots. Yeah, that's kind of fun, don't you think? That's kind of fun. Yeah, I like this. This is okay. I always like to put one of these here for some reason, just to back that fence for whatever strange reason. Of course, there's kind of nothing happening here too. So maybe I'll put one of these here as well, with a couple of shruberinos. Now, so that's very nice. And also probably on this wall as well. I like to make these smaller every once in a while and like rotate them to make them look slightly different. Even though unfortunately they are the exact same. I wish they gave us like more different shapes of this bush and that you could select it with like shades. You know, like different colors, but it would just be different shapes. I think that would be really fun. So maybe that's something we need to think about. Thanks, Sims. Anyways, why don't we do something like that here at the front as well? Just like a little bit of shruberinos. Maybe nothing on this side. I think that would look quite nice. There we go. So we've got some nice shrubs. Yay! What I then want to do is maybe create like a little path to the back of the house. From the front. That's like one of my favorite things to do. I don't know why. If I just do something like this, actually this matches kind of perfectly. Is that too big though? I feel like it is. Maybe if I do something like this, or is that gonna look too stupid? No, I don't think that's that bad. If I run this along this way and we join it up right here. Wow, so fun. Is it? No, it's not. Wait, no. That tree is in the way. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? It's like a nice little pathway so that you can kind of invite people to the back of your house, and which is kind of not safe, I feel, but that's okay. We just won't think about it. Nice little tree over here as well for balance, and some shrubs around it to make it look like it's not just like popping out of the ground, like just weirdly out of nowhere. Maybe just like another little shrub or a bush here as well. I like to do that too. I think that's nice. I'm just adding some, terrain painting is what I was meant to say. And now I can use the new rocks as well. I've recently gotten them from doing that little event thing. So now let's try figure out which ones would look nice. There's so many different swatches and I'm like a little bit overwhelmed because there's so many of like the same kind of swatch. Wait, now let me just pull out some of the ones that I think I would like. No, I guess it's nice that we've got so many. I just don't know which ones to use because like I guess these kind of had like a natural gray color. So I guess this color would probably be the closest thing to that. Yeah, because then we've got like dark colors. And that's like way too white. So I guess it is probably like this color that I would like to use. Although that is still very white. Like what kind of rocks are that white? Don't you think? Isn't it a bit weird? Oh, okay, I'm a bit nervous about that. I don't know. I was very excited for these rocks. And now I'm a little worried. They do stack nicely with each other though. So like you can create your own shapes. But yeah, I am a bit nervous about that. Because I was really looking forward to these. And now I don't know whether I even like these that much. Wait, now what if I put two of these together? Yeah, that's okay, I guess. I don't know. It'll be fine. Just forget about it. Just pretend that they're nice rocks and you love them, Sandra. You love them. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They're just so white. Okay, I actually really love this house. I think it's turning out really cute. And I know I'm using like planter boxes, but I'm not counting them as items. I just like to have them in every house. I don't know why. It's like a default for me. So it's just a part of the decor, especially with these like planter boxes here on the windows too. That doesn't matter. I guess I could have done like a randomized number for everything, but it's more so about the inside that I want to make it look good. But now with the amount of windows and the doors, I think I actually managed to make a nice house, even though I wish there was more windows on this side, but I guess it could be fine. Like I could have just put this one here, I guess, but I like for the balance that this wall is bigger and it has 2 windows, so I guess this is okay. I guess I'm fine with this. Okay, so this is the outside of our house. It's nice, it's chill, it's vibey. It's a nice little suburban little townhouse. I don't know what these are called, but I'm actually gonna make these white as well. There we go. It's so nice. It's so satisfying. So now let's move into the inside of the house. So what we've got is 50 items, which I think is a lot personally. I don't think it's that bad. I think that we are going to be able to make this look good. So let's maybe first of all, like figure out the flooring. And now that I think about it, I actually don't like the way this is all opened because I'm gonna have to do wood in the kitchen as well, which I guess is not a bad thing. I guess like people do that. But do I do that? No, I don't usually, but let me just have a look at what we can do. Unless what I do is I just say create like a nice wooden floor. I like this color of this floor, but I feel like it just feels a bit too like animated for me for some reason. I don't know. Anyways, then what I'm thinking is we could do some tiles just on this side. So what if I just run like the tiles this way? That probably would make sense, wouldn't it? That's not a far-fetched idea, I don't think. I don't know what colors I'm doing yet, and I guess I will probably change them as we're going on, but that's okay. Guess we could continue then the wood into this room and probably the bedroom as well. I guess what I might do is I might do like a little office space in the bedroom, hopefully, if I have enough items. Fingers crossed that will work for us. For the wallpaper, I'm probably just going to do kind of neutral vibes. Let's just paint everything white for the moment. It's a very neutral, like suburban little home, so I don't want to make it look too fancy and too like out of place, if you get me. So maybe actually the one with the skirting boards would probably be nice for the sitting room. And then we could incorporate like a little bit of paneling. This is the new paneling that we got actually. What if we try using this? This is what we've got with that, what's it called? Nature's Calling, pick it up, kind of, it's literally just called Nature's Calling event. We got that recently. Maybe I should try and use it in this room. I don't think it's going to be that bad of an idea. Maybe in this room, in the dining room, we could just do something like this. I don't know why I'm just going for white at the moment. I think it's a little bit boring, but maybe I'll change it as we go on with the items that I choose. Oh, we could do like a nice little green wall here, and it would actually match the flooring quite nicely. This could be cute. And then maybe let's do like a nice blue bathroom. We could do this for the bathroom. That's not bad. Oh, we could do something like this. That's a bit much though, comparing to the rest of the house. That's a bit of a crazy room. Okay, I toned it down a little bit. I feel like we should do something like that instead. Very cute. And then maybe for the bedroom, we could incorporate a little bit of something different. Should I say a bit of pattern on the wall? I actually really want to get the new, well, it's not that new anymore, but the Lovestruck pack, because it has really nice wallpaper. It has like big flowers. I don't have that pack, so maybe I should consider getting it. Maybe I should. That's a bit much. Enchanted by Nature. Could do that. Okay, I'm just gonna do this for now. I know it's really weird colors, but I guess I wanted a starting point. But obviously the items that I will be able to choose will be able to direct me color-wise. But now that I'm thinking about it, I like the way I made everything white. But it would be probably better if I picked busier wallpapers, because I'm not gonna have many items to fill the space. I feel like I should fill the space up with wallpaper. But let's just start off. Let's go straight into it. So already I've used 5 saucers, which means I've got 45 items to use, which if you think about it, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. So if I use 9 objects per room, I should be fine. So maybe let's get the bathroom out of the way. So then, you know, because the bathroom is just standard. It's always the same. It's not going to be like too different. So why don't we do something like this, where I just do a nice little shower. Maybe not this shower actually, because I feel like I'd have to have like a divider with this shower. So why don't we use like an actual shower? Like maybe something like this is kind of cute for the space. Yeah, and then we just have like a toilet and a nice sink. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 items. I, of course, will have like a nice little toilet paper. Let's pick out the one from the new pack. There we go. I guess logically, that's probably all that you would need. Like normally I would probably add like some detail and like some towels, maybe like that hand towel thing, like this handrail thing, or is that a bit weird just by itself? Okay, look, maybe let's just do this for now, because that is a functional bathroom. It's a light. So maybe we could actually remove that light and actually put like a proper light in here now. Should we do this one? This one's kind of fun. I can make it a bit smaller. Okay, so that's our little bathroom. It's really bright in there and it's like a weird yellow light. Not sure if I like that. I really don't like that. Sorry. Me and lights are very weird. I have to have like a neutral white, like soft light for it to make any sense in my head. I know I could change the color of it, but I can't be bothered. Yeah, screw it. I'm just going to do a saucer in this room. Whatever. It's a bathroom. It doesn't matter. Okay, so that is your bathroom. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that leaves me 40 items for 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms. So that leaves me 10 items per room. So that's much better already. I feel like we should go into the dining room next and just get that out of the way, because I know with the dining room, I want just like a small table, like something like this. I don't need it to be like the long table. But then again, if I do big table, I'm still gonna have 4 chairs. So does it really matter what table I do? Because if I do this, does that feel right? Yes, it does. It doesn't feel too wrong. But I could also delete that and get a bigger table, which is still 1 item with 4 chairs. I feel like that automatically makes the room feel bigger. Yeah, it probably makes it feel a bit better. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Okay, that's really nice. I don't know. I feel like I should use like a color or something. I don't know. I don't really like the way I'm just using like no color in this room. What if we go for like this green with the dark red wood? Is that kind of fun? Or is it not? We can make the walls darker. Ooh, God, I'm really not sure. No, I hate that. Oh my God, I hate that so much. I don't know why. I just don't like that red color. When it comes to wood, it's weird. Maybe let's pick out different chairs. Okay, this is kind of nice. I like this. We could then also go for like this patterned wall, which I think is really fun. And like a bit of like a yellow pop. Oh, that's actually kind of pretty. Oh, wait a sec. That's not the worst. I like this. So logically, you'd need like some sort of art on the wall. So that's already 5 items. But if I could, I have 10 to use per room. So that's fine. If I use like art that has more than 1 art piece on it, that's a really smart technique, isn't it, guys? I feel like it is. Maybe I'll put it on this wall. See, that's 1 item, but it has like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the illusion is crazy. The illusion is there and I love it. Okay, I'm also going to do a curtain. And logically, I would love to use these curtains. But if you think about it, I'd have to use 2 and then the middle piece, which would be 3 items for 1 curtain. So I guess for today, we'll probably use just like this curtain. Actually, this one has a bit more detail to it. So maybe we'll use this curtain because that's obviously like 1 item. And that already looks much better. Maybe just like in the middle of the table, I could just like throw Bob down or something. Is that nice? Oh, I actually not sure how to feel about Bob. I said that in another video. I feel like we need more just like regular plants. Just in like regular white vases. Just like nothing too extreme. So I feel like we don't have enough of them. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't really like this room. There's something about it that I don't really like. I think it's the curtains. Also, a really good way to make you feel like you're using a lot of items is use these shelves that have stuff on them. I think that actually looks kind of fun here because it has like, I know it has like a pot there and stuff, but maybe that's like, you just like pull that out whenever you're having a nice dinner. So maybe that is nice. Let's use some fun little lights here as well. Oh God, fun little lights, she says. I really like these ones because also these have like 3 lights on them, so that's kind of fun. Oh God, the lighting in this is hideous. Can I like change the lights? No, I can't. I think there's a mod I think you can get to change the lights while you're not in live mode, because that would be really nice. Because maybe I'd be more inclined to use more different lights as long as they're just like emitting the right shade of color. Okay, I'm going to use this light because I just really like it. And I think in this space, it works quite nicely. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 9 items. Is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, 1? Can't count. It's 10 items. Okay, so we do have 10 items in this room. That's fine. That's okay. It's fine, she says to herself, I think. Is it fine? I guess so. We'll have to keep moving. So far there's 6 items, including the light in the bathroom. And then there is 10 items, including the lights in the dining room. So that's 16 items. 16 minus 50 is 34. So we've got 34 items left, I suppose, for the 3 rooms. That's not that bad. That's fine. We can make this work. Maybe let's do the kitchen next, because obviously the kitchen also has like a set amount of items that we need for it. And I think I'm going to use these because I feel like they will just work the best here. They're also like the nicest. So I'm not gonna lie, these are quite nice. Now that I think about it, I feel like this kitchen is way too big from what I'm about to do with it. Because like, what's gonna go here? Maybe we should do like a little desk area here or something. Like, what the heck is gonna go there? I don't know. So we obviously need a counter. I hate the way a half of it is eaten by the wall, so I'm gonna pull it out of the wall a bit. So we've got one counter. Then we need a stove, which I might use. Maybe not that one. Maybe this one's the best. Why don't they snap together like humans would? I'm sorry now. Is this okay? It is okay. It's fine. So maybe let's do this in a nice little white color, of course. Yeah, white is nice, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Then we could do, oh wait, no, actually, maybe I should do fridge, stove. Yeah, let's do the fridge first. I'm going to use the biggest fridge as well because I think it just makes the most sense. Take up as much room as we can with all of the appliances. See, that also like cuts in. Oh yeah, no it doesn't. It's fine, Sandra. Just calm down. It doesn't. Wait, but that cuts in. And now it cuts into like a half of my cupboard. So annoying. There we go. That's fine. Okay, maybe that's better. Even though it does clip. It's fine. Anyways, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 objects. So let's do a nice sink. Maybe like this one here. It clips into the wall. Oh my god, that drives me insane. Does anyone else hate this or is it just me? Maybe it's the fridge that's too big. I just hate seeing my cabinets just clipping. It just like breaks my heart. Okay. Ugh. If I just called this a day, obviously that would be a functional kitchen. But I think that's just a little pathetic if you ask me. So I think what I might do is I might actually do a little island counter. And that might be shooting myself in the foot tremendously. But if I do 2 other cabinets, right? And then we just do like, okay, actually the seats are kind of weird, considering that's where our slidey door is. Unless I put the slidey door this way and like shove these in a bit, maybe that would look a bit better. But just say that would be like your little kitchen space. And that automatically would make me feel a bit better about the way that the space is running. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's already 9 items. And I need a bin still. Okay, that's bad because this space is quite big. What if I just like shove the house in a bit? Maybe that's what the issue is. Because if I make it smaller, I could just add like a painting and call it a day and then it should be fine. I don't even know where to put the bin now. I guess I could put a little bin over here. Surely that would still be functional. Surely. There's no cabinets, but that's fine. Yeah, that's nice. Wait, now let me just pick a nicer light. I think I might do this one. Okay, it's so dark. Why are these lights so annoying? I just want to use, oh wait, we can use this one. This one is 3 lights. Yes, optical illusion. You think you've got more items than you actually do. That actually is quite nice. I like this. Can we get like a better color maybe? Let's do the green. I think it kind of matches a bit better. Is that even green? Maybe that's better. Yeah. Okay. Why don't we move away from this room? Because that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That's great. Let's maybe do the bedroom next because we can always like skimp out on the sitting room, but at least we always need like a bedroom. Like we are always going to need bedroom things. And I'm instantly thinking about using this bed today because it looks like it's got the most going on. Like it's got like loads of cushions and like fun things, you know? So maybe let's do this. Maybe let's actually do this little green number. I think that's quite fun. Let's use the biggest bedside lockers known to man to fill up that space. Which ones are big? These are tiny. How about we use these? These are kind of fun. I don't know. It just kind of feels like a bit rustic vibes. I don't know. It's pretty cute. Also, did I account for a bedside locker at all when I was counting? Do you know when I was doing like my little test at the start? I actually think I forgot about a bedside locker, but that's fine. We could just have one at least. So then I'm thinking we could essentially do... Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, maybe this is actually where the little office space should be. I don't even know if I have enough room for a little office. Let's pick out the biggest wardrobe known to man, which I suppose this one's kind of nice, but is it that big? I feel like this one maybe would be better. Wait, now can I get like a better color? Yeah, that's kind of fun, but it's a bit awkward. It's a bit weird, that one actually. I'm not sure how to feel about it. This one's humongous. Now you must say this one's really big, but then again, is that like awkward there? I'm not sure. Why do I actually feel like this one is the better one to use? Because it's skinny and it is big, so it's almost like an optical illusion, you know? Do you get what I'm trying to say? I hope so. Anyways, what about something in this corner? Because it's pretty boring there. Wow, what a stunning little room. Yeah, that looks a bit silly. I'm thinking then maybe like a nice big rug. Something to kind of really take up this space. Oh, that one's kind of fun. Is it? Oh, maybe the green actually. That's not a bad shout. Now I actually really hate that bedside locker though. But maybe we could try and make something work out of this. Like if I do that, but that's too small. It's too small and too skinny. We can't even see it. If this one had like that light wood tone, I would be obsessed with it, but it doesn't. So unfortunately, it's not coming with us. Maybe this round one actually, even though there is a lot of weird shapes going on with that rug, but maybe the round is like a fun little look. Is it? Maybe. Wait, now what if I add this curtain here to make this side of the room feel better? Okay, so then what? So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 items already. Oh, God almighty. Okay, 7. Unless I do 8 and then we do 9 and 10. I guess that's not bad, but now I feel like this wall is way too boring. So I feel like we need to use some paneling. I feel like we need like this stuff. We need to panel that wall because that wall is crying out for help. This whole room is actually crying out for help, actually, now that I think about it. But I guess this is fine-ish, is it? So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 with the light though, unless we just don't have any lights. That's a thing we could do. No, let's add this light, even though it's so dark and dreary in this room. But you know what? It's fine. It's a bedroom. I almost feel like this should go like here instead. And then like that should just go over in that corner. But then what happens on this wall? And I feel like that wall also has to have something fun on it. Unless, what if I do like that big mirror on the wall? Like we could do something like this actually. Hold on a while now. That's much better, I think. I think that's actually nice. A little bit nicer, I think, because that's like almost 3 items all at once. Wait, maybe this is better. There's something kind of awkward about this room, but I guess this is 10 objects. With the curtain and the lights, that is 10 objects as well. So let's maybe move on because now we've got 10, 20, 30, 36. So 36 minus 15 is what, 14? That's not too bad, is it? 14 to do a sitting room and a little bit of an office space in the kitchen. I don't know why in the kitchen, but whatever. Let's pick out a big couch for the sitting room. Something that has like a lot of cushions in it, you know, something that's going to unsee this one probably because that one looks like weird and big. Maybe something like that would probably suit this space quite nicely. I feel like I also use this couch like all the time. No, maybe not. Maybe this is too much of a statement piece itself. I need like, actually probably something like this, but I just don't like how round that feels. Although it is kind of giving me mid-century vibes, that roundiness of that couch. Hold on a while now. This could be something. Let's do a nice big TV on the wall like this one. We could do a fireplace actually. A fireplace would actually probably look really nice here. Can I afford a fireplace? I don't know. I mean, I can't afford it, but stylistically, can I afford that mistake? I guess that actually looks kind of nice with the backdrop of this. This reminds me of like kind of like 2000s. I feel like in Poland people had like wallpapers of those, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like this room, guys. I'm not gonna lie, there's something interesting about it. We could do like a nice little cozy rug, something like this, and then a nice little chair on the side. I feel like we're onto something with this specific room. Like, I'm not sure really about the rest of the house. I think it is still a bit boring everywhere else, but this room, wait, what is the couch that's meant to go with this? It's hardly this one. Surely not. I mean, like, that could probably work here. That's actually not a bad shout, this little chair. Wait, I kind of like this. This is kind of fun. It almost makes me feel like you can't get in there though, but do I really care? Not really. Surely your Sims can get in this way at least. Okay, that's fun. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 objects already. I need at least a plant. I've got like 0 plants in this house, so that's not good. So I at least, well, wait, do I have any plants in this room? Oh my god, I've got 0 plants in this room. Or in this whole house, actually, in fact. Oh my god. That is not good. Okay, I'm gonna put down maybe... Like, this one is nice because it takes up, like, a lot of room. So I could actually logically shove this one here, which would be good. Do we even need a curtain here? I guess we don't really, but it would be nice to, like, plonk this curtain on this wall to make it look really busy. So that's fun. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 objects already. And I'm thinking we need maybe like a light on this wall. So why don't I do like a big light, like this obnoxious thing? Like that probably would be amazing for this space, but I hate that lamp, so maybe not. I feel like that lamp is just so annoying and it looks like it's gonna fall over at any minute. We could do something like this. Actually, no, do you know what I'm thinking about? Either like this thing, which actually really, oh god, it's so white. No, maybe not that thing. The other one I'm thinking about is like this one. Maybe this one. But I feel like the colors are not vibing with me. Although, is that weird? Kind of. No, I think I kind of like that lamp there. And then we could do a nice little painting on this wall. And by nice little painting, I mean something like that. Something that has like a lot going on. So maybe this one. Guys, isn't that... That's not the worst. That's not the worst. You've got to admit, you've seen worse rooms that I've created. Like, you've got to admit. I almost feel like maybe using this light, even though the wicker is kind of like really upsetting me with that light intensity, that light color. Now that lamp is pissing me off, so that's fantastic. I know I've got no bookshelf yet, but I will maybe do it in like the office space, so don't worry about that for a minute. I need like a big light, maybe like this one, but is that just like awkwardly standing in the corner? I feel like this should be like next to something. It's not like a statement piece, it's like crying a bit in the corner, but maybe that's the way we go. So that's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. That is 10 items, which is not a bad look. I feel like I hate that couch. I feel like I just need like a poof or something instead. Yeah, maybe just like a little poof over here, because I feel like, though that looks a bit boring now, maybe just like a smaller chair, like this thing. This one's actually nice. We could use this. It's a bit smaller, less awkward. Oh my god. Does that look nice? No, it doesn't. I hate everything. Oh my god. Okay, so now we've got 10, 20, 30, 40, 46. So I've got 4 items left to spare. Are you kidding me? Okay, so I guess we could do like a little desk here, but do I even like the idea of a desk here? It's gonna be a bit of a weird look. Unless I do like this desk, kind of like here. No, like that's gonna be a weird space for a desk, isn't it? I actually feel like we should make this room smaller. Push these in that way. We could even still continue this thing along here. So that would be like our fun little nook. Window could be centered. Yeah, so far it's kind of normal. Kind of. Yeah, I'm still kind of happy with the way that it's looking. That's fine. So that way then, this just doesn't become as awkward as what it was. I feel like it's a little bit better. So that's like just your kitchen. Like there's just nothing else going to be here. Maybe I'll paint this wall a bit of a different color, or maybe add a bit of pattern because I hate it the way it is now. Maybe I'll actually get rid of the mirror. Okay. And we just do a little office space inside here. I mean, I don't need an office space, but to me, it is kind of important to have a little office space, but I just don't know. Actually, I don't know where to put the office space at all. No, this is so annoying. I was like working so well. Unless I do this and I just put like a tiny little desk here. Wait, this could work. We could do this small desk. Small little desk, small little chair. We could do a little laptop and like a little light. That's nice. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 items. But now we don't have a mirror. Okay, wait now. Is that all I can use? Oh no, I feel like I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Wait now, so that's 10, 20, 30. So I'm just going through the whole entire house counting, and I actually think, looking at everything now, I think I've got 50 items. I've written it all out because it's actually really difficult to like keep track. So in the bedroom, we've got 13. In the living room, we've got 10. Dining room is 10. Kitchen is 11. I don't know how I miscounted. I always thought there was 10 in the kitchen, but I guess the bin made it 11. And then there is 6 in the bathroom, which makes everything actually ideal 50. But I'm not sure how to feel about it. Like, this wall is so bare. Is there anything I can do with this wall? Like, what if I actually take this wooden color and just run it all along this wall too? I feel like that way it just makes it a little bit more busier and a little bit nicer looking. What do we think? I'm really not sure about this whole idea of the kitchen. I feel like there's things missing, like cabinets missing up above. But then again, do we really need cabinets? Not necessarily. Bathroom seems fine. I probably won't change anything in there unless we get rid of the toilet paper. But like, I think it's just a bit dramatic. I guess in this room, what I could do is I could get rid of this light. And I could actually add a really nice big mirror back in here again. So I could take this gigantic one and add it in here. Or else I could just take like this one or something. Or else I do put this one back in here and we just do the chest of drawers. Actually, we could just do the chest of drawers out here. What if I actually get rid of that chest of drawers and we get rid of, well, we get rid of that one, but we actually put this one here. This could be like a fun little way to have almost like an entrance thing. I think that would be quite a lot of fun. Now that I think about it, I think I still want to get rid of this and maybe add like a painting up above here. I feel like that would just make this room feel a bit more complete. Is there any other painting that has like a couple of paintings in it? I think that's like the best way of making this look full. Like I guess I could do this one, but that's a bit ugly. This one's fun, but maybe it just doesn't really match very well. Oh, this one's probably ideal. Like one of these. Yeah, probably like one of these. Although a horizontal or a vertical painting on a horizontal wall like that, I don't think looks very good. Oh, we could do this one instead. Oh, wait a sec. What if I just do this painting and we just get rid of the... Yeah, but we do need a chest of drawers, don't we? Yeah, we probably do. Unless I put like... Wait, now, unless I put the chest of drawers back here, put the painting over here, we get rid of this little bedside locker. I guess we could just have one. Oh, but I guess I do kind of need a little welcome mat, don't I? That would be actually quite nice. What do I do? This is so annoying. Wait, how many items is this now? I feel like I'm after mixing everything up. Oh my god, I think I have 51 items. I'm trying to do like quick maths on my calculator, but it's not really working unless I just get rid of the laptop. Oh my god. How did I go wrong with one item? Oh, I guess it is because I've added this thing there. I guess we don't really need that painting. We could just get rid of it. That's not a bad idea. I mean, there's still stuff on the wall, but now I feel like this thing actually should be bigger as well. Oh my god, a bookcase. Ooh, I don't have a bookcase. That is bad. Okay, why don't we instead do... Oh no, where is this going? This is not working. Unless I get rid of the laptop and do... Oh, unless I do this thing. Oh guys, this thing is the way to go. If I put this thing here... Right, that's lovely. So that's like your little bookcase. We get rid of the laptop. So like you've got like a desk space if you wanted to, you know, do some desk stuff. Then we do, oh God, unless I get rid of this mirror, put our favorite like little rounded mirror up here. That looks cool. And then we do just the chest of drawers back up on this wall. That's not a bad idea, I don't think. This room is so dark, by the way. It's actually so annoying. I think that makes more sense. Wait, now there's 9 items in this room now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 9 in the bedroom now. Oh my god, I'm so bad at counting. Hold on. Wait, now apparently I've got 48. Wait, what's going on? So now I can add 2 more things? This makes 0 sense. You guys are gonna have to just let me know what I'm doing wrong. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just add like this really nice computer here. Maybe we could actually go this way. Is this way better? Maybe it is. No, maybe it isn't. Maybe this way is better. Okay, so we've got a nice bedroom. Oh, it's because I got rid of that bedside locker. Okay, this dining room is fine. I don't think I need to add any other shelves here. The bathroom is fine as well. We've got nothing in the back garden, but we just have to forget about that. We've got a nice little sitting room area. That doesn't look very poor either. We've got a bookcase, which is really nice. We've got somewhere to read. So I guess the one last thing I could do is either add like a little bench out the back or else a painting on this wall, but I think probably maybe a bench out the back would be better, just so that your Sims got like something to do out the back. Or maybe I could just do like a little lounger. Yeah, maybe just like the one singular lounger is better. So all together with the lounger, I think that should be 50 items, guys. I think this is what it is. I think this is the way that we complete this challenge, and we've got everything. I mean, I don't think I'm missing anything. We've got somewhere to read, we've got somewhere for your Sim to get change and sleep, we've got a fully functional bathroom. The kitchen is perfect as well. I mean, there is no countertops, or sorry, cabinets, but that doesn't matter. We've got a really nice dining table. I mean, we didn't have to do 4 chairs. And then we've got even a fireplace and a TV in the sitting room. I think that's pretty good. And I think, as far as I'm aware, with my really poor calculations, I think this should have 50 items. So I guess let's do a little tour. Well, guys, welcome on into my actually kind of like a blue suburban little home. I actually really love it. It's like slightly more contemporary modern, but it's still like a very traditional little suburban home. I really like the outside of it. I mean, I'm not going to say that the inside is bad, because by no means it's definitely not bad, but let's have a quick little peep. Okay, so as you come in, I mean, that already looks like a really nice fully furnished home. It kind of looks like maybe it's like not showroom, but maybe it's been lived in before. Maybe the landlord really nicely decorated it before the first tenants move in, because it does feel very fresh. And honestly, I cannot believe believe how much I love that wall. That wall is from the Nature's Calling event. So I would like to say that so far, the Nature's Calling event, I think this wallpaper is actually winning, and I didn't even think I'd want that wallpaper out of, you know, out of everything the most. So that's really pretty. So that is our sitting room. We've got a nice little area over here, which I actually really like. I mean, I wish I could put more plants in here. I actually surprisingly only have like one plant in this house. So that is pathetic, but I guess that's just the way it is. It's really sad, but whatever. Then we've got a nice little dining room over here as well. I mean, maybe that wall is just a bit much with the pattern, but I guess it's still quite nice. It's a nice functional dining room. Then we've got a nice, fresh, clean kitchen. That's what I would say about it. It's really nice. It is functional. I mean, we've got everything that you might need, and you also have like a nice little sitting area over here. Maybe actually, now that I think about it, I could have gotten rid of some chairs from the dining room, because we've got chairs over here, we've got chairs over there. I could have maybe gotten rid of some stuff, but I guess still this house does look quite nice. Then we've got a nice fully functional bathroom as well, I guess. I mean, I could have had a towel, but your Sims don't really need a towel. They don't even need a toilet paper, but I guess toilet paper is just more humane. Maybe they put their towels away somewhere, I don't know. Then we've got the last room of the house, which is the bedroom, which is so dark. I don't understand. There's two lights in here. This is why saucers are so important to me, because I think that this room is just so dreary looking when it's so dark. But I obviously couldn't add any more items. I could have like cheated and put in extra saucers, but I guess that would have been cheating. But look how dark that portion of the room is. But I guess we do have a little bit of like a study section. Maybe next time I could do this again, but with like a child's room and an actual office space. I think maybe that would be fun as well, because I can't believe I forgot an office and I just chucked this into this room. But I think overall, I think I did an okay job with only 50 items and only 11 walls and windows. I think you must say this is an achievement for me anyways. It does feel a little bare, and there are definitely places like I wish I could add some cabinets and maybe a nice painting here as well, and of course more plants. But I guess it's not the worst thing I've seen. Maybe it would be nice if I could add another bedroom here, or like maybe another office space here. That would be a bit better, but so far I think it's quite nice. And of course, don't forget the last item is actually this, which I guess this doesn't really make sense because I've added a lot of items outside. But look, I don't know, this is how I did it, and I think I actually really like the way the house turned out from the outside, more so than it turned out on the inside. But I think it's still pretty cute, so let me know what you think. Please let me know if there's any other ideas such as this one that you've got, maybe that I should try, maybe other kind of number challenges. It's always really fun because it does make you think about the space and the shape of a house. It's almost like when I built for the official Sims pack, I almost like drew everything out in my head first because I knew the amount of items that I needed. So this is a very fun way of building. So let me know if you've got any ideas. Of course, check out some of my previous videos. They're linked down below and on the screen as well. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of my other videos. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!